by lighting of the lamp. Vidavai Kuttu
Rajshekhar garu valla first time I visited Chennai. Adi Jump Grenades company akkada Veeramani garini kalisi we started our friendship, business, relation, everything. Over 24 years back nunchi aa relation alage konasagutundi. I used to visit Chennai year ki ఒకసారి రెండు సార్లు వెళ్ళడం అన్ని జరిగింది అదంతా. కాబట్టి తర్వాత ఈ సైటు బిల్డింగ్ విషయంకి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఐ వన్స్ అగైన్ కంగ్రాచులేట్ రాజశేఖర్ గారు టు టేక్ ఇనిషియేషన్. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి వైజాగ్లో ఉన్న తమిళ అసోసియేషన్ కి ఒక బిల్డింగ్ ఉండాలని. మరి we all can proudly say we are conducting a meeting in our own building, not in a rented function hall. From that day మొన్న కూడా మనం విజయవాడ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఈ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ స్టాంప్స్ అండ్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్స్ లో ఈ బిల్డింగ్ సంబంధించి కొన్ని ఎగ్జామ్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయంటే మళ్ళీ ఆవిడ ఒక పేపర్ తీసుకొని ఐజీ స్టాంప్స్ అండ్ రెవెన్యూని కూడా మేము కలడం జరిగింది. ఐ ఇష్యూర్ వన్స్ అగైన్ రేపు వచ్చే బడ్జెట్ సెషన్.
The same problem with me. You know, I can't. I can understand very a little bit Tamil, but I can't speak to you in Tamil, so you have to excuse me. And as my colleague MLA has already mentioned, that we're all from the same state earlier, so you may have to permit me to speak in English or in Telugu. Basically, Tamil, ఈ కళ్యాణ మండపము మా నియోజకవర్గంలో విశాఖ నార్త్ నియోజకవర్గంలో సీతమ్మదారిలో ఉండటము మాకెంతో ఆనందదాయకం. దానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే, సార్, దిస్ మండపం ఇస్ ది ఓన్లీ కళ్యాణ మండపం who gives it a very very nominal price. All other people are commercial, and this Kalyana Mandapam for small functions, if it suits, they'll be giving it at a very the cheapest price, and they're all very much cooperative in this community. We really appreciate that. And today, since our party Janata Party Tamil Nadu State Vice President Sri Nagaraju ji is coming, so they have invited me. All your people, the leaders of this Tamil Sangam have invited me. So I thought of it is my duty to honor our Nagaraju ji, because he is from Bharatiya Janata Party. I am also from Bharatiya Janata Party, and definitely I wish that he should be in the next elections. He should be in a position where we all will go and meet him and greet him, and be his guest also. So I hope Tamil Nadu, Bharatiya Janata Party is growing. The percentage of voting also will go up very high, and irrespective of politics, they came for a very good occasion today, and really appreciate your presence here, sir. And I'm thankful to all the members who are present over here. And let me assure you one thing: if anything in Visakhapatnam or in the state of Andhra Pradesh, If anything is required for anyone, whoever is present over here or for the entire Tamil community, you please feel free to contact me. I will definitely. Because in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the ruling party is, it's a coalition party. One is Chandrababu Naidu ji from Telugu Desam party, and Pawan Kalyan ji is from Jansena party, and Bharatiya Janata party is represented by Vishnu Kumar Raju. So I am your MLA, local MLA, and I am present over here. So any problem, need not be only pertaining to this building problem or anything, any personal issue, where you feel that I can get it sorted out, or if somebody goes to the hospitals, here the hospitals are looting, hospitals are charging abnormally, exorbitantly high rates. So at that particular point of time, if any help is required from my side, I will definitely talk to those people. I wish that nobody should go to the hospital, that's a different issue. But if at all, if I can be of any help, please think that you have a Tamil MLA. That's what I want to say. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, because I have to attend for at least 10 functions now for marriages. If I go to one marriage, if I don't go to the other marriage, they will say, hey, you're going to the big people and you're not coming to the small people. Like that, there's a lot of problems.
கரு நாகராஜன், தமிழகத்தினுடைய பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சியினுடைய ஸ்டேட் வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட். மிஸ்டர் ராஜசேகர், தமிழ் கலைமன்றத்தினுடைய தலைவர். காசி தமிழ் சங்கமம் 3.0 பாரத பிரதமர் நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்களால் இந்தியா முழுவதும் ஒரே பாரதம் உன்னத பாரதம் என்ற அடிப்படையில் ஒவ்வொரு பகுதியும் இருக்கிற மக்களிடையே கலாச்சாரம், பண்பாடு, கலை, இலக்கியம், புராணங்கள் போன்ற அனைத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு சமூகத்திற்கும் ஒவ்வொரு பிரிவினருக்கும் இருக்கிற ஒற்றுமையை இந்த உலகத்திற்கு நவீனப்படுத்த வேண்டும். பழங்காலத்தில் இந்த மன்னர் அங்கே சென்றார், அந்த மன்னர் இங்கே வந்தார், இவர் ஆட்சி செய்தார், இங்கே வணிகம் நடந்தது என்ற பெருமைகளை எல்லாம் நம்ம இந்தியா பல வகையிலே பெற்றிருக்கிறது. ஆனால் நவீன காலங்களில் அவைகளெல்லாம் மறைக்கப்பட்டு, மாற்றப்பட்டு, மறக்கடிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கின்றன. அவற்றையெல்லாம் மீண்டும் புதுப்பித்தால் என்ன நடக்கும்? இந்தியாவினுடைய கலாச்சார ஒற்றுமைகளை புதுப்பித்தால் என்ன நடக்கும்? யோசித்து பாருங்கள். ஒவ்வொரு மாநில மக்களும் இன்றைக்கு தனித்தனியாக மாநில அளவிலே பிரிந்திருந்தாலும் கூட நம்மளுடைய கலாச்சாரம் ஒன்றுதான். காசியில் இருக்கிற விஸ்வநாதரும் ஒன்றுதான், தமிழ்நாட்டில் தென்காசியில் இருக்கிற விஸ்வநாதரும் ஒன்றுதான், கல்கத்தாவில் இருக்கிற பத்ரகாளியும் ஒன்றுதான், மதுரையில் இருக்கிற பத்ரகாளியும் ஒன்றுதான், மும்பையில் இருக்கிற கணபதியும் ஒன்றுதான், தமிழ்நாட்டில் பிள்ளையார்பட்டியில் இருக்கிற கணபதியும் ஒன்றுதான். இப்படி ஆன்மீக ரீதியாக, இலக்கியங்களின் ரீதியாக, வணிக ரீதியாக நாமெல்லாம் ஒன்றுபட்டிருக்கிறோம். அந்த ஒற்றுமையை மீண்டும் மீண்டும் புதுப்பித்தால் என்ன நடக்கும்? மீண்டும் மீண்டும் புதுப்பித்தால் நாம் எல்லாம் ஒரே வயிற்று பிள்ளைகள், நாம் எல்லாம் ஒரே சகோதரர்கள், நாம் எல்லாம் ஒரே ரத்தம் நம் உடம்பிலே ஓடுகிறது. நமக்குள்ளே எந்த பிரிவினையும் இருக்கக்கூடாது. நாம் ஒன்றுபட்டால் இந்த இந்தியா மேலும் மேலும் வளர்ச்சி அடைந்து ஒரு வலிமையான பாரதத்தை உருவாக்குவதற்கு நம்முடைய ஒற்றுமை முக்கியம். நாமெல்லாம் சகோதரர்கள், சகோதரிகள். இங்கே இருக்கிற காசியில் இருக்கிற குரு அங்கே வந்து பாடம் நடத்தி இருக்கிறார். காஞ்சிபுரத்தில் இருக்கிற குரு காசியிலே வந்து படித்திருக்கிறார். புரட்சி கவிஞர் மகாகவி பாரதி சுப்பிரமணிய பாரதியார் தமிழகத்திலிருந்து காசியிலே வந்து தங்கி இருக்கிறார். அவருடைய வாரிசுகள் இன்னும் அங்கே இருக்கிறார்கள். இப்படி இங்கே இருக்கிற சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள், பாஜக சட்டமன்ற குழு தலைவர், தெலுங்கு தேச சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள்லாம் அங்கே வந்திருப்பது எங்களுக்கு மகிழ்ச்சி அளிக்கிறது, பெருமை அளிக்கிறது.
ఇది కాశీ తమిళ సంగమంను ఇది వచ్చేసి గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారు అతని అడ్వైస్ పేర్లు నడుస్తున్నది. ఇది వచ్చేసి మన తమిళ్ పీపుల్కు కాశీకి ఉన్న రిలేషన్షిప్, మన కల్చర్, ఇది అన్నిటి గురించి వచ్చేసి ఇండియా ఫుల్లీ వచ్చేసి చెప్పాలా, వరల్డ్ ఫుల్లీ చెప్పాలని ఇలాంటి ఒక ఇది నడుస్తున్నది. దీనివల్ల ఏంటంటే వచ్చేసి అందరం ఇండియాలో ఉండే అన్ని పీపుల్ మనం అందరూ ఒకటే అలాగ చెప్పడానికి గురించి ఇది నడుస్తున్నది. అది ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసి వైజాగ్ ఈ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఇచ్చారు. ఇది మనం నడుచుకుని ఉంటాం. ఇది